Hi, everybody, and welcome to Bootleg Safari. I'm Aaron Reynolds. I write a comic strip called Effin' Birds. I have also been joined today by Albert the Duck, who's known as everyone's favorite dumbass. That's Albert the Duck right there. He's going to give us just a little bit of quacking during this panel. This is a panel where myself and a guest each bring 3 horrible bootleg items from the internet to surprise the other with. And my guest this time is Kelly Tyndall. And Kelly, I'm going to get you to tell everybody a little bit about yourself. But I just want to point out that you were formerly the head of the clown union in Montreal.
Yes, that is true. Not Montreal.
No, not Montreal. Where?
Calgary, Alberta.
Calgary, Alberta.
Robust clowning community.
So I was talking to
I am prepared to answer all clown questions.
Great. Okay,
Weird sex questions? Let's do it.
Okay. No, I had a question about the clown union itself. Did the clown union ever go on strike?
No.
See, because I was talking to is the person who I was talking about this morning here at the panel? Yes, because we were talking about...
Are you a clown?
No. We were talking about when there's a clown strike, does that mean the clowns aren't funny, or do they go picket in costume? And then I said, no, wait, you said, do they come separately or do they all come in the same car? I was like, I hate this. And I love it.
I have a story about almost dying in a clown car. It's not that funny, actually. It's kind of sad. It does involve Patch Adams, though.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, Local 191, Let's Clown Around Clown Alley. What?
Okay. Anyways, what do you actually do now?
What do I actually do now?
You're not a clown anymore.
No, not for money, anyway. I am a comic book artist, cartoonist, comic book writer, storyboard artist, educator. I'm probably best known for my twin webcomics, The Adventurers and Strange Beard, which is about the world's deadliest pirate who's also a 12-year-old girl. I do lots of stuff. I teach here at Sin Studio here in Montreal. I do tons of freelance. I'm actually designing tattoos now. I'm very excited about that. And I like a good sandwich.
I met you last year after this show.
Immediate friends.
Yeah, at a party in a former Hells Angels bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's now somebody's studio.
Yeah.
Andy's
that was
studio.
all right.
That was good.
That was good. We started a club. We started a Hawaiian shirt club.
Yes. I didn't wear one today.
Not representing tonight, but that's okay.
I'm in cosplay today. I'm sorry.
Yes, he's dressed up as Liza Minnelli. Looking
Space Liza Minnelli.
Space Liza Minnelli.
Have
you seen Cabaret in space?
Okay.
Is that what she sounds like?
No, that doesn't sound like her at all.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah. So, why I do this panel? This is important. Heather, who owns Albert the Duck, was actually at the origin of this panel. There was a Christmas party where we were originally going to have a Secret Santa, but then at the last minute, because we're all terrible people, we decided we were going to have a Secret Satan instead, where you get the worst thing for the other person for $20. And I found the following. This is not Garfield. This is a fully original Chinese character called Famous Fat Orange Cat. And he came in a vacuum-sealed bag, and he clearly has had some kind of substance abuse problem in his life. And his whiskers are all tangled up, and his eyes don't point in the same direction. And yeah, right? Who's really do, right? Yeah. And this was the reaction I got when I gave him. And I love this so much that I just wanted it in my life every week. And so when I was planning out this year and looking at the 25 Comic Cons I had committed to doing, and I was dreading doing 25 Q&As where people asked me what my favorite bird was. Sorry to anybody who wanted to ask me what my favorite bird was. I was like, what if I just do this every week? And this panel was born. So what's going to happen here?
Horrible, wet-looking Garfield.
Yeah, horrible, wet Garfield, or whatever else. One of my friends said he should have, when they saw the vacuum-sealed bag, said should be labeled cremated remains. Anyways, the format is, we've each got 3 things. We're going to present them to each other. That's it.
Yep.
And Kelly's going to go first. Are you ready?
Yes.
Kelly, what garbage have you brought me today?
I don't remember.
Do you want me to just advance the slide?
Yeah, advance the slide. Remind me what the thing is.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I always forget this. I have a new thing out. It's my double deck of playing cards. I'm currently outselling the current Garfield book. So, just to like cycle this around. So we want to keep that going.
Eat a duck, Jim Davis.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Also, though, I idolize him.
Oh.
I want to.
Sorry, Jim.
I just want to sell out just as far as Jim Davis.
Oh, wow.
That's my ultimate goal.
That's your ultimate goal, to merely to buy your own cartoon back from United Feature Syndicate for $25 million.
Did he do that?
Dream big.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of amazing. Yeah, no, I want to have a restaurant named after me and all that kind of, a terrible restaurant.
Effing food?
Yeah.
F
I do
food
that.
birds.
I do
F
that.
food birds.
F food birds.
F
No,
food birds.
you're not on the branding committee. Okay, so now here is your first thing.
I already cut the check. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It got cut off. It says ache your own color. I love it.
Yeah.
This is classic Funtime Horse, which was also the name of the ska band I was in college. I like that it says make your own color. It sounds vaguely racist.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, but there's a nice selection of whites and browns, and then stuck in the corner, there's black over there. It's probably fine.
For the eyeballs.
For the eyes, yes, or the entire body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's also the possibility.
Black Stallion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Black. What is that? Is that another
Black
of your
Stallion?
creations?
No, that's a movie.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's one of those Netflix movies that the Russo brothers made. That one that stars Chris Hemsworth.
All right.
It's me, the Black Stallion.
We're gonna move on.
Okay. Anyway, I like classic Funtime Horse because I like to paint things, even though I'm really bad at it. So if I ever have a chance to get yourself a classic Funtime Horse, painted brown or white.
Can I just say that I love the typography for classic Funtime Horse?
Oh, that is
It's really shitty.
the classic. Well, there's no kerning. It's technically classic Funtime Horse.
Yeah, exactly. That's
one long word.
Yeah, Funtime is a single word.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know about this catchphrase, though. Conform to ASTM D4 through 36 net weight 15.6G.
Okay.
Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue.
You know what I like about this, though? This is definitely in that category of things that probably sounded good in whatever language they were in originally, and then when translated to English were just garbage.
Yeah, I love straight translations.
Yeah.
They are my favorite thing
exactly.
ever. They're always terrible.
Same.
Yeah,
same
it's
thing.
it's one of my favorite things.
So, this is what it's supposed to be.
Yes. Oh, colorful breeds. What is this? My search history?
Wow, Kelly. Wow. But this is the real thing.
Yeah.
And there's classic Funtime Horse. Okay, I get it.
I mean, they're not that different. I mean, if you put the two boxes together, I think I would have to look. I'd have to look for a second.
I mean, that's
why is there bright red? What are these horses doing to each other?
For your dream horse.
My dream horse is coated in blood.
It's a nightmare horse.
Classic Funtime Satan monstrosity.
I did see, and I almost brought them to this show, and then I didn't. I did see a series of knockoff My Little Ponies.
Ooh.
That are called Demon Donkey.
Oh. That is my favorite Black Sabbath album.
Right, Demon Donkey?
Yeah, that's great.
And the thing is, it's not even like, the packaging isn't like evil or anything. They just straight up look like My Little Ponies, and in the nice My Little Pony font.
I love a menacing,
Demon Donkey.
an inadvertently menacing translation.
Yeah.
It's like Demon Donkey, enjoy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bring my next guest, Demon Donkey.
Do it.
All right, well, thank you for bringing me Classic Funtime Horse. That's really beautiful. I want to make myself a Classic Funtime Horse t-shirt. Would you wear a Classic Funtime Horse t-shirt? Because
I would wear literally any t-shirt.
Yeah?
Do you have a t-shirt? I might need a new one in 5 minutes. So.
I have a Special Man shirt if you want one
Special
of those.
Man?
Yeah, if anybody's seen previous Bootleg Safaris, there was an episode where Chris Sabat, the guy who's Vegeta from Dragon Ball, was my guest. He's great. He has a collection of fake Dr. Peppers. Did you know that? Yeah.
My grandmother used to collect those and then serve them to us as children.
Yeah, there you go. But anyways, one of the toys that I brought was a Superman that was called Special Man that looked like Tom Berenger. And anyways,
at least he's masculine. We're going to get to something that's considerably less so.
Oh, no. Oh, no, now I'm worried. Anyway, so I made a Special Man t-shirts.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, all right.
10 out of 10 would wear.
So now I'm in the same situation you were in. I don't remember what my first thing was. Oh, I do remember what it was. Okay.
Is it another wet Garfield?
No. Well, yes, kind of. Because
all roads lead back to.
I had a whole bunch of odds and ends that I wanted to bring up, but that I couldn't talk about for 5 minutes. So I made a segment called It Came from the Sea. So, everyone, here are some things that came from the sea. Are you ready?
Oh, is that like one of those shipping container situations?
Oh, no, but that would have been great. Like the
Yeah.
Garfield phones that keep washing up on the beach.
Yeah, the 26,000 Lego pieces that have been washing up in Ireland for the last 30
It's
years.
just amazing. I
So
love
many-
sunken shipping containers.
So many dragons. And Garfield phones.
One of these days in the future, there is an entire shipping container of my second book at the bottom of the ocean or something like that. So, like, I can't wait for pages of greetings from effing birds
Oh,
to
God.
start washing up on a
It'd be like
somewhere.
a Miyazaki scene where just like these sad pages where I up and some
Yeah.
little child's like, what does this say? And I'll just like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it'll be like. That's exactly what it'll be like.
Throws it back.
So, anyways, here's the first thing that came from the sea. You've heard of My Little Mermaid, but this is My Lover Mermaid.
Is that Elizabeth Perkins?
I mean, maybe.
Why is that dolphin red?
Again, here's something that probably sounded better in whatever language this was originally in before they translated it to English. But My Lover Mermaid. Not The Little Mermaid, but My
Somewhere Daryl
Lover.
Hannah's ears are burning.
Yes. My Lover Mermaid. Okay, next. Oh, I love this one. This is the transforming sea animal robot Bloodthirsty War Dolphin.
Yeah.
Now, what's that?
I got a t-shirt of that.
I want this toy. This is from Dollarama.
Yeah. I've
This
seen
is
this.
like, I have never seen this in person. I want
have.
this so bad. Why didn't you buy it?
You
for
can't
me?
tell by the terrible picture, but the dolphin head is his full chest. Just
Yeah,
sticky out
just
like
sticking
like
out,
Quatu from Total Recall, where it's just like talk to the dolphin, please.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I want
awesome.
a bloodthirsty war dolphin, right?
Yeah.
Don't we all want? Isn't this what like is knocking over all those?
I feel like they sell
Ocean
these at the
liners?
bad zoos.
Yeah.
Like the terrible aquariums.
Yeah, bloodthirsty war dolphin.
Yeah.
I was gonna wear it, but it didn't arrive in time. A beautiful shirt from Rob Sheridan that says "Sink the Rich," and it's an orca knocking over a super yacht.
Molto bella.
Although Joe Woes, who's a great cartoonist, who was next to me at Fan Expo Denver. Was that the last show I did? I don't know where I am right now. I'm doing so many shows.
You're in Fan
It's
Expo
Denver.
Mumbai.
No, this is Montreal Comiccon.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. Hey.
Hey!
He drew me a picture of Richie Rich piloting the Titan, being menaced by an orca. That is the drawing he made.
And then now you have to add an otter stealing his surfboard. That's the new,
Yeah, that's
that's
right.
the new hotness.
There you go. All right. Next. This is you guys know Big Fella.
Ella.
Big Fella. Oh yeah, that's not good kerning either.
Yeah.
Do you know what my favorite Big Fella movie was?
Big fella versus Big Daddy.
No, The Terror of Mecha Big Fella.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mecha Big Fella.
Mecha Big Fella. Yeah.
Mecha Big Fella versus Kong.
Yeah, that's right. There's also Space Big Fella. The difference being that he's blue and has a really cool logo, actually.
Try me. Touch my screws.
Yeah, ew. That's gross. And I know that you like Ninja Turtles, so I
do.
brought you this.
When you show me one, I'll be excited. This reminds me a lot of the Masters of the Universe bootlegs called Galaxy Warriors, which are inexplicably
Yes.
hot right now.
Yes.
Yeah, they're quite hot right now. My friend Carlito sells a bunch of them here in town. This guy looks like a Galaxy Warrior that maybe got flushed down the toilet.
Yeah, and then got into the use.
Yeah.
So I found this with a very special keyword search that we're going to come back to later on
I feel
eBay.
judged.
But also came up when I searched for that same keyword was this. The world's greatest Aquaman. This is what you get if you put in Mexico action figure bootleg into eBay. And then you click on the seller's other items. I would just like to talk about the way the paint was applied to his face. With a very large brush.
Yeah, I'm feeling like his whole body is that like sad orange plastic, and then somebody just
Yeah.
went in and just went, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
That's it, right? They're getting paid by speed.
Yeah, you
not
get
like-
13 seconds to do the whole guy.
Yeah.
Just like, green, blah, blah, blah.
Also, one of the things that I was noticing when I was looking at these figures was that I don't think their arms and legs move. I think they've actually taken the whole figure and just cast it, right? And
Just
then
you wait.
molded it one piece for their knockoff.
That sounds about right. He looks like one of those like Sonic the Hedgehog ice cream cones you get at like the bad fairs where you get out of the package and it's got like the gum eyes, but there's 3 of them and it's just kind of like melting and leaning, and it just turns to schmutz immediately.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like a face for a second and then it's just like clay face, just like
Yeah. So we're gonna come back to this guy.
Yeah,
because,
he looks like a skeleton that had a stroke and then somebody painted him partly orange.
Yeah, he's really terrible, and I love him a lot. In fact, I wanted to order this.
Is he winging his way to your house right now?
No, I didn't order him, and there's a good reason why. But we'll get into that.
Because you found the original seller. Do you want boxes of them? I got boxes of them.
Oh yeah. Well, this guy had a lot of great stuff, and it turns out the segment that I'm going to do second is all stuff from this eBay seller.
I love
so
it.
we're going to come back to this. We're going to put a little pin in this really crappy Aquaman.
It's going to get an inexplicable amount of sales.
Yeah.
From people just from this
I hope so.
specific thing.
I hope so.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Give me your weird Aquaman Mexican seller.
Exactly. So are you ready for your second thing?
Let's do it. Okay, these ones I can't even make fun of because they are legit good. You guys are familiar with the Dinobots, of course, Transformers, that sort of thing. So the original Dinobots, classic toys, beautiful, fantastic stuff. So about 20 years ago, Hasbro was like, let's make teeny weeny versions of them. So they did something called WST, the world's smallest transforming Transformers.
Cool.
And they did like 4 of them. And then they're like, we don't like money, we're going to stop. So they did like Optimus and Bumblebee and...
I remember seeing those.
Like 3 of them, not too many of them.
Yeah.
But then other companies were like, let's do more. That's a great idea. And also, since we're not Hasbro, we can just make them as deadly as fuck.
Nice.
So there's a company called Just a Toys, which doesn't exist anymore, and they made these. These are the world's smallest transforming Transformers Dino robots. Legally distinct for reasons.
Right.
And they're basically and they're tiny. And they are the best. And they feel good, which is rare for bootlegs. Mostly bootlegs almost always have that
garbage
grease.
Yeah.
Like the mold releaser kind of feel. These guys feel really good. They're coated in chrome. So they got tons of metal stuff on them, but if you want to jump ahead to somebody else, this guy is my favorite because you could kill somebody with this guy. He's basically a cute little saw blade, and he's got, if you've seen the original toy, they don't have the spikes on the tail because a kid could die swallowing them.
Yeah.
But this guy is just like, he lives in that gray area of products you can sell that you can also murder people with.
Oh, amazing.
So if somebody comes into my house, I'll just grab up this guy, who by the way is not called Snarl. I know if you guys are up on your Dinobots, you'd be normally calling him Snarl. This is Jungle Warrior.
Oh.
That is his name, also his profession. And you just pick him up off your nightstand and just slit a throat. No problem. Easy peasy. Or you could embed him in a wall. He's basically a little throwing star.
I love him.
Yeah, he's delightful. They're all great. I mean, look at these shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Like that's like a 1/4 of an inch long. Like you could rip somebody's teeth out of their skull with this thing. This is like you could clean your teeth with this very, very easily.
I didn't think we were going to go in this direction with this panel.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, that's really common with like the really high-end Transformer knockoffs. They just upscale them and make them sharp as heck. But this guy's really, really like. I carry him in my back pocket in case I'm accosted by muggers. This is Slag. His name is now Flamethrower.
Okay.
Because he shoots flames from his face. Not much to say about him. He's great. He's just as good as the first one. But look at those little needles on his head.
Oh yeah.
Like those can go all the way into an eyeball and partly into the brain. So
you're telling me you don't let your children play with these?
No, I barely play with them. I'm lucky I don't have. I would look like a snake handler if I would have spent time with them this week. I had to like handle them with gloves, like they're a poisonous plant in my garden.
Seems like too much work for toys.
I need to have an antihistamine before I pick these guys up. It's intense.
Aww.
This is Sludge.
Okay.
He's my favorite one. He turns into a Brontosaurus, which is another thing that doesn't exist. His name I can't remember. It's definitely something like Plant Stomper or something like that. That's his made-up name. He's just great. I have no notes for him. He's just fabulous. Look how great he is.
He's great. He's really
He's got little fists. He stands up really well. He's got big feet. I mean...
I appreciate the coin being there because otherwise I would not understand how tiny these are.
Yeah, they're rinky-dinky. They're just microscopic.
All of these. Are these expensive?
Yes. But they're not too bad. You can usually find them in clusters. They actually release them as a Christmas set, and they'll come with little fabric hats, and they're all in green and red. It's like a big box set, yeah.
They did that. Santa hats?
Yeah, little Santa hats. Little fabric Santa hats that fit on their little tiny heads. They're like this big. Little teeny tiny things. See,
Okay,
I'm
sure.
speaking Aaron's language right now.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
like his love language.
I'm
It's
like, I want
live,
that.
laugh,
I
love,
want
dino
that.
robots.
Dino robots with Santa hats.
Yeah.
As a person who had an entire Twitter account devoted to putting dumb hats and costumes on a Sean Connery action figure, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty.
Did you have a question?
Are those Transformer symbols actually the same ones as real Transformers?
Oh yeah, yeah.
they're real
They come with
Transformer
they
symbols,
come
yeah.
with these little tiny sticker sheets.
Amazing.
You got to get in there with some. You got to get in there with the tweezers to get them on.
This is hot. I like this.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
that's
this a lot.
Swoop. He had to pull apart his chest. He's actually more sturdy than the real toy. I one of my worst experiences was meeting my cousin Marshall for the very first time. He comes to visit us, and we hit off immediately. We're talking about comics. We're talking about Transformers. The vibe is great, and he's like, "I brought one of my Transformers. Here's Swoop," and I'm like, "Can I see him?" Immediately snapped his head off. It just came right off. I wore that scarlet letter for 30
Oh, a
years.
Transformer breaking child. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
you.
I did. So then finally I got him a boxed one, like a boxed knockoff from China, and I presented it to him for his birthday like 2 years ago.
Right.
I feel like the wound is healed.
You've repaid.
Yeah.
Repaid that debt.
Yeah, we've kind of gone back to it.
I had a notorious cousin who would come over to my house and he would get frustrated trying to transform my Transformers and he would break their arms and legs off. And my mom would say, just let him play. And I'd be like, no, I
Yeah.
can't afford to buy more of these. I bought these with money I earned at a job. Why
Aaron
are you
Reynolds
doing this to
canon
me?"
event.
Yeah, it really was. It really
exactly.
was.
The
Oh,
best.
Grimlock.
This is one of the best toys ever made, and the tiny version of it is one of the best toys knocked off ever made.
I actually only gave away my original Grimlock recently.
I still got I should say I still got my brother's. Sludge was mine. This guy was my brother's. He hasn't asked for it back. He's 42. It's fine. It's probably
It's
probably
yours.
not
It's
mad
yours
about
forever.
it.
Yeah, that's how.
He gets to keep the GoBots.
Oh, he looks so.
Yeah.
GoBots are garbage. Nobody wants the GoBots.
He's flawless. Look at them. Look at that
really
Punamo. He's the duck on the table of tiny
Yeah.
transforming robots.
How you doing over there, Albert? You doing all right?
I think he's having a nap.
We should have put one of the mics up to Albert's enclosure.
Sounds like somebody's ringtone. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I kept thinking of the Barack Obama press conference where he's delivering this serious message and then the duck ringtone keeps going and he finally breaks and he says, "Who brought a duck in here?"
it's like the press conference where they were live streaming it on the internet. It's like 3 people have died in the avalanche, but they had the kitty filter
Oh, yeah, of course.
on the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
That was one of my favorite things that ever happened.
Oh my god! I swear to you, I am not a cat.
If I die in an avalanche, put the kitty filter on.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
I'm in.
I'm good with
That's
it.
Right. Yeah,
That's
I
how
don't care. I'll be dead.
That's how I would want to
Yeah.
be remembered.
That's right. All right. Thank you very much for these tiny Transformers. These
Oh,
are quite
they're a
beautiful.
delight. Oh,
I also like that you brought something nice.
Yeah.
Because you know what? My guests usually just bring shit.
yeah. Well, I was like, Aaron told me I needed 3 things. I found one thing that I was really happy with. 3 things, but then I was thinking about my horrible Transformer collection, and then I thought about my glorious Transformer
Yeah.
collection. I'm like, technically that fits.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's really good. It's really good.
brought them all. I love these guys.
All right. Back to Aquaman.
Love it.
Back to Aquaman. When I clicked on other items from this cellar, man, what a rabbit hole. It was so beautiful. I would like to present you Batman who spilled a milkshake on himself in the Batman.
Oh my god. It's like somebody tried to rub his suit off of his body. He's just getting down to the flesh now. So upsetting.
Oh, he's so disgusting. And I love his garbage
Garbage bag, yeah, 100%.
So good.
It's upsetting. And the way he's got his fists clenched.
Yeah.
It's like he's about to shit or he just did.
I think it's because I think this is the one that the original toy punched when you squeezed the legs.
Oh, yeah, the
it's that
superpowers one,
But
yeah.
because his arms are both in the same spot, now he looks like
Yeah, he's very like.
yeah. He's also a Batman.
Oh, that blue's all right.
Yeah, right. That's a really good color.
Those legs are barely holding on.
Good color for Batman.
You know that's on one peg. Those legs just move independently. They're stuck together.
Yeah, that's right. He can sit down and he can stand
He can
up.
sit down violently and he can get up slow.
No kicking.
Yeah.
No kicking from this Batman. Here's
Oh my god.
clearly this guy had a visit from the Rob Liefeld Tiny Pocket Fair.
Scott Slim Summers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks
Oh my
like
God.
the only thing that's in his Liefeld pouches is regret.
But look at how broad his chest is. Like, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
it looks like he tried to get on stage during a Blue Man concert, Blue Man Group concert, and they were like, "Get out of here, man!"
Get out of here. Yeah, he's terrible. I love him. This guy.
Oh my god!
His face looks like a wound.
Oh my gosh! That's the Juggernaut in name only. Did he partly melt? What's with his feet?
I don't know. I think that they like cast him, and then they had extra. A lot of these have excess plastic sticking out of them, and they just paint it.
Yeah,
They don't cut
same.
it off. Nothing. It's just there.
Same.
Yeah, right.
But look how ripped his abs are. I mean, he's got a 14 pack, and it's horizontal.
Yeah. Well, wait. Doesn't he? Same thing. Same.
Yeah. He's got. I like that he's got chest side abs. That's great too.
I don't even.
Abs all the way around.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
This I like because he's got a flesh-colored sword. This man.
Yeah.
Like it's an outgrowth of his own body, like a Cronenberg movie.
He looks like a guy that hangs around the farmer's market and talks to all the underage women. Do you want to see my sword?
Oh my god.
It's in my car.
I almost died.
My car is in the parking lot. If you want to see my sword. Oh, is this your mom? Oh, okay. Look, officer, I said I'd go.
Wow, he's terrible.
I also have painted on underpants, by the way.
Yeah.
Look at the paint coming through. Yeah.
Exactly. Painted on.
Painted on.
And look at his face.
Oh my god.
So...
Yeah. It looks like Lou Ferrigno melted in the sun.
He also kind of looks like Han Solo frozen in carbonite.
Yeah, but with like a
bit.
giant neck.
Yeah,
like with the mumps.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Mumps,
I've got the
that's right.
mumps. No, not the carbonite.
Carbonite mumps.
Yeah, you have the mumps. I know.
All right. So, are you ready for my favorite one?
Yeah.
This is.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's pretty good. Except there's
Yeah.
something really wrong. There's something really, really wrong here. Do you see what's wrong?
Well, she's apparently looking at something that upsets her greatly.
Well, yes. But
Yeah.
look closer. What's wrong here? What's wrong?
Well, okay. Conversion. Like I may flip it and say what's right, but I'm liking the Tyrannosaurus Rex on her chest.
Yes,
That's pretty sick.
that's exactly it. Because this logo is 100% not the Thundercats logo.
Oh, it's so close though.
It's not. It's not that. You know what this logo is? It's that.
Yeah, that's true. It's
100%, right? It's that.
It's a sock puppet version of Jurassic
Oh,
Park.
yes. You know what
Yeah.
puppet it is? It's this guy. Look at
The monster at the end of my boobs.
it. Yeah, it's Grover. It's 100% Grover. That's just.
Yeah. Chitara doing something later? I don't know. Maybe go to my streets.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that Yoda too?
That was a little bit
It's
of.
all Frank. It's Frank Oz from
Frank
Knives
Oz
Out.
and all of. Yeah, that's right.
Wilkie show.
Oh my god. Okay, so yes, that's Chitara with a Grover on her chest.
I like that Chitara though. That's a good. I mean, the colors are pretty close, except for the Jurassic Park one.
Yeah,
Not bad.
I mean, I would have bought that.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's talk about this. $14, right? So this is a search you should 100% do. Ultra rare toy Mexican bootleg figure Aquaman superpowers. If you take out Aquaman and just put that in, you're going to find all the stuff from this seller. And can I tell you why I didn't buy this?
Yes. Oh, that is very understandable.
Right? Because like obviously they've had some troubles.
Yeah. I can just
People are
imagine.
like, wow, the picture looked like garbage, but when I got it, it was legitimate garbage. I think people have expectation failure all the time.
There's going to
and,
be
like,
arms and legs will have fallen off.
right. That's
Stuff
it.
like
They're
that.
gonna,
Penis swords will have fallen out of the hands and things like that.
be
You
attached
know.
in the wrong place.
Bat costume sort of rubbed off
That's right.
the thing.
All right, that is my Mexican
beautiful.
bootleg segment.
Yeah, Mexican knockoffs of stuff, because it's quite typical for toy lines to go on for a couple of years afterwards in Mexico,
Yeah.
get like their own commercials
Yeah.
and stuff, and just be like, shittier and shittier and shittier knockoffs of the original thing.
Well, so there's two things that'll happen. One is that they'll sell the molds, right? And
Yeah.
people will keep producing them. And then the unlicensed ones will have just bought the toys and cast them right off the toys.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
ones that are
Yeah,
like-
they did that in a company called Estrella, did that in the 80s with the Transformers.
Yeah,
There's
and-
like 5 or 6 different Bumblebees. There's like a green one and a white one and an orange one.
And are any of them good?
Oh, they're all great. They're
Oh.
really, really well done. They have the rub signs and everything. They go for like $300-400. They're really, really nice.
See, I can't afford to like nice
And
things
then
like that.
there's Monster in My Pocket, Mexico.
Okay, yes.
Which is through a company called Sonrix, and they're just worse and worse molds of the same teeny tiny monsters that get teenier and tinier.
Right, and less detail.
Like they're made out of candy. They've been licked
Yeah,
every generation.
That's right.
So
Well,
the
I mean, look
vampire
at
is just
Aquaman's
like,
face. Look at his face.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
wait
yeah.
a sec. Yeah, look at his face. He's definitely been licked. a few
yeah,
times.
he looks like my friend Paul. I kind of want to buy this now and be like, here, this looks like you, Paul.
Dude, man, $14.99 US. That's only
Yeah,
like $25.
that is pretty standard for horrible knockoffs. I have to say that seems to be like the baseline. line for that type
I
of thing.
I can't argue with that price. $12 to ship is a lot, but
Yeah,
maybe
but to
if you
Canada's
buy
not bad.
5 or
You probably
6.
get free if you got like a fence in Burbank or something.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a guy. I can send it to Rick Cortez. He's my guy.
All right, I am ready now for your final item.
Oh, is it the Pizza della Resistance?
I'm very excited for
Yeah,
this.
I'm
And I
too.
gotta tell you why I'm excited for this, because you proposed this, and I didn't tell you that we had actually already done exactly this item in a different bootleg safari, in the second bootleg safari ever. But the thing is, I only had a photograph from the internet, and you have this.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be stuff that we owned already. I didn't know you could just grab a photo from the internet like some sort of criminal. So I was stressing out. I'm going to my wife like, I need to find something. You need to help me. You have to help me.
Do I need to apologize?
And
to
then
your
I
wife?
went to the drugstore next to my house.
Oh,
And
and that's where you got this?
there it was.
Are we ready to see it?
Let's have it. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Justice League from the movie.
Okay.
From left, Superman, Wonder Woman,
And Batman.
Batman.
Do you,
The Holy Trinity.
it says
yes.
this is superheroes.
This is a very cool superhero series product, a variety of styles. Fun.
Fun! Exclamation mark.
Fun.
I like down at the bottom. This is superheroes, a variety of styles for infinite.
For infinite.
Infinite what?
Yes.
Infinite what?
Into the Spider-Worst.
Oh my god. So, all right, are we gonna look at some of these
Oh, it
guys?
says new designs.
Oh, new
also,
designs.
Just so we know.
Yeah, because they're not the same old crappy designs.
Yeah,
It's
none
new
of that
designs.
stuff you grew up with. This is the new generation.
Yeah.
Snyder-Worst.
Oh my god. Let's see
Yeah.
it. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So I go back and forth over who this actually looks like. Sometimes it's learning disability John Cena. Sometimes it's, I don't know if I'm the only Third Rock from the Sun fan, but it looks a lot like actor French Stewart.
Oh my god. That's
It-
100%.
It does look like French
Yeah,
Stewart,
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
An incoming message from the big giant Brainiac.
Oh my god. It's
I know, right?
French Stewart as Superman. I want
Yeah.
to see that film now.
I know, him
I wanna
doing
see
like the
that.
squinty eyes and stuff.
Do you know James Gunn? Can you call?
No, James.
Gunn?
Oh yeah, I got him on
Yeah.
speed. I got him on speed dial. He and I go to the same duck. Anyway, it's hard to communicate the horribleness of the
Yeah.
feeling of this toy, because there's something that they put on action figures to make them pop out of the mold called mold releaser, but you're supposed to wash it off. So they're just like glistening. They're just it stays on your hands for a while, and then your hands start to speak to you. It's very upsetting.
That's really gross. Oh, and he also does this.
Yeah, he's got a tip light. Don't forget that. The S stands for red boob
What? Okay.
on his planet. You said you had a thing about that. We're gonna wait for Batman.
Oh, you want to wait for Batman?
We're gonna wait for Batman. Okay, yeah, we can pop ahead there.
Oh yeah, consider.
There we go. Over to horrible Minty Batman. We call him.
Yeah. So here's the thing about this light on his chest. Because the first thing that I thought of when I saw that this was a Batman with a heart light was E.T.
Oh,
Right? And I was like,
they have so much in common.
right? Is this
Yeah.
to show you that Batman's experiencing love?
Yeah, the red eyes and the glowing chest.
When he thinks of his parents, he goes,
Martha, and then Thomas turns off. He was always so hard on me, Martha.
Martha.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
Batman's got more parts too. He's got accessories.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he puts his arms up, and then you can put his little. He's got these little crabs that he comes with, and they're made of rubber because they're pointy.
Oh, yeah, so that
and
you
then
don't kill the
they
children.
googe into his arms in a certain way and
That's
stay in
kinda
a very unconvincing fashion.
His he looks like he's wearing like a 1970s diving watch for a belt.
Yeah,
Like that sort of
100%.
that sort of big chunky silver. Yeah.
It's the best painting on the entire set for sure. No
This
question.
is his watch. This is
Yeah,
his
there was
watch.
like one person who was like in charge of that, and she was like, "I'm the best at
I'm
what
good
I do."
at this. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta have, job satisfaction or whatever.
Yeah.
Or it's-
Yeah,
What is this?
He can't hold his gun. He comes with a gun.
He comes
first
with a
and
gun, but his
foremost.
hands are fists.
His hands are fists, so he
Oh
can't
my
hold his gun. But I found that if you put it between his horns, it fits perfectly. Just sticks right in there. So I'm assuming, I don't know if it's a grappling gun. I would love to see him like bat swinging, but he's like doing something on his phone and just swinging with his head, kind of thing. I don't know how it works. I think it's based on the Ben Affleck version, so it's probably for
course.
murders.
Yeah, it's probably murder.
Yeah, it's probably murder version.
I infamously did not enjoy going to see Batman v Superman, and I said something about it on the internet, and it turned into a thing where I had to have a whole podcast series about how I did not enjoy going to see Batman v Superman. This is a real thing that happened to me. It was like 2 years of this podcast where my friend Chris would make me do things that I didn't want to do, and it always came back to that time he made me go see Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
And when the extended edition of Batman v Superman came out on home video,
diarrhea, now an extended
people were like, oh, are you gonna do a commentary track for it? And I was like, oh my god, do we have to? So we did. We did a live reaction commentary track for it, and we tried to count how many people Batman killed in the film, and we couldn't. Because in some scenes he killed so many people at the same time that we couldn't get a good count of them.
Yeah,
so,
but he did it once in the 30s, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
He's
that.
so posable, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that posability.
This is like...
That cape is holding that pose, by the way. He's leaned against something, but it works for all of them. It's made out of the cape is like if you got like some hospital scrubs, but bad ones, worse ones somehow.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's like the kind of garbage bag you put a garbage bag in. But it holds its shape really, really convincingly. So
there was this thing that in my panel I did with Chris Sabat. I had a thing called Banana Head Robo, and it had inside the package. It looked like there was a plastic bag at the bottom of it, like filling space. And he's like, "Is that a garbage bag so you can immediately throw it away?" I was like, yes, that's what that is.
it's nice when things come with their own trash
Right,
containers.
exactly.
Yeah.
There's Superman's version.
Yeah, he can do it too.
Yeah.
That he's not leaning against anything. That's just the cape. That's just the way that it is. That's just that. At multiple points while I was taking these photos, I was like, "Why are you like this?"
Yeah.
To all of them.
Oh, Spider-Man.
And then he's doing his thing. He's at a heavy metal concert. He's seeing Powerwolf opening for Hammerfall.
Does that hand turn around?
Heck no. Oh no, it does. I think it does.
Okay.
But it
Then
feels
you go
bad. And the arms are like they're not really in there. They're just kind of like pegged in, and they kind of rattle a little bit. Also, why are his eyes yellow?
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean...
It's his suit full of piss. That was the first thing I thought of, is that he pissed himself, and it's so tight that not much is necessary to get up to the top.
Oh, my God.
That's what I thought of. Or he was like left in a basement for 20 years, but piss is funnier.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, yeah, and here's his...
Look at that webbing.
Shooter. Yeah, that's really good.
It's great. It's Nicholas Hammond quality right there. Like, if you've ever seen Spider-Man from the 1970s, it's basically the worst thing ever. He defeats people by doing Spider-Man stuff, and they're so appalled that they're defeated. Like a mugger was like, "Oh my god!" and he falls over, and then he died or something.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great.
I mean, I really like the Japanese Spider-Man from the 70s.
Supaidaman?
Supaidaman.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
We actually did that in the first episode of Bootleg Safari, which is a cheat because it's not a bootleg, it was officially licensed. But it had all the energy of a bootleg because...
It's just not quite.
It was not quite Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was Spider-Man until suddenly he was calling for his spaceship.
Yeah.
And then his spaceship transformed into a giant robot to fight the giant monster.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a Power Rangers?
Yeah, and it just makes real Spider-Man look kind of shitty in comparison because he can't summon a leopard robot.
Yeah, you can't call a leopard robot to fight the big turtle in the gravel pit.
My friend Steve is a line producer on the Spider-Verse movies, so
nice.
during the production of the second one, I'm like sending him stuff. I'm like, "You guys need to do Japanese Spider-Man."
Yeah, Spider-Man's gonna be. He's in there, right?
He said they can't.
What?
I don't know if something's changed. They're allowed to use the robot, but not the actual dude.
Oh, well.
So, because the robot's in the first one, in Miles' sketchbook, he drew
Right.
So he was in there. So
I was happy that the Spider-Man in the Fantastic Four suit with the
bag,
paper bag on his
paper
head.
bag head with
my
the bare feet.
Favorite
I like that
Spider-Man.
that's a Spider-Man now. He's like bare feet in New York. What can go wrong?
Yeah. Do you guys know that? It's like one issue, right?
No, it's because he has the alien costume,
Right.
and then they zap it, and it goes off of him, and then he's sitting there in his tighty whities, and then Human Torch is like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What happened is like exactly that.
Yeah.
He has to leave. It's like, well, we don't have clothes for you, and just what about this?
Yeah, you have to put his secret identity, so he's
So they put him in a
Fantastic
Fantastic Four uniform that doesn't fit him, so it's kind of baggy, and they put a plastic bag on his head.
paper bag on his head. Yeah,
They all
exactly.
had black uniforms at that point, but they had a leftover blue one.
Right. That's right. There
exactly.
you go.
And then one guy's like, "Yeah, I'm going to make this my whole life." The paper bag is so cozy.
Right. Exactly. So
Yeah, I mean, you're Spider-Man. Doesn't matter.
what has Spider-Man done to himself here?
Yeah. It's
I think you were having too much fun while you were
It
taking
just
these
seemed
pictures.
like is it a pillow? Like what is it? Like
Yeah.
it didn't seem like it would fit on anything. I tried to stick it to his chest, and I'm like, and also it looks like a little faucet from his arm.
Yeah.
Like one of those little fountains that middle-aged ladies like to put in their front
Oh,
yard.
yeah.
But like goo.
Ew, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will say, hella posable. For what they are, you can have a lot of fun with them, especially with Spider-Man's extremely unfortunate aiming.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And Soups looks fine with it.
Yeah, French Stewart.
Yeah.
So-
French Stupert.
French soup.
French Super.
Super?
Man, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
One of these- we should have practiced that. We should have come
Yeah,
up with a
we'll
bit.
tweet him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a good guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he seems like a good guy.
So you have this with you?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Justice League!
Oh my god. Can I see this? This is garbage.
It's really bad. They actually
This is superheroes.
This is superheroes. Yeah, what does it say on the back? It's got all the people that aren't in the box on the back.
Yeah.
This is a very cool superhero style product. The pattern of the product is different from that of the object.
Oh.
FYI. That's why they actually sell one of these that does have Wonder Woman in it as well.
Oh, that's not as cool.
But this one, it's actually got the space for the webbing and stuff molded in. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
so
I don't
obviously he
even.
was supposed to be there.
Yeah, I feel like it's supposed to be there.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna just put this right here. In front
Yeah,
of you.
it's a glorious
It's like,
thing.
this
It's a
is
glorious thing. I saw it a few months ago at my local drugstore is run by a maniac who's just like running around the store all day and moving stuff. And I
Really?
went and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, where are the terrible bootleg toys? He's like, right this way. And he goes trotting down the thing and took me right there. He put it on an end cap, like it's primo
Wow.
space.
Wow.
It's right next to the Bootlego. You know,
How much did this cost? Do you mind me asking how much
it
this
was
cost?
$12.
That seems like a lot for
Well,
this.
3 figures plus
All right.
accessories.
All right.
Plus
All right.
their tits light up. 2 of them.
Yeah, all right.
2 of them. Two
Wait,
of them.
does Spider-Man not light up?
Well, no, he doesn't light up. There are no lights in Spidey.
But he's the one with spider sense. That would make
Well,
sense for him to have a thing that lights up on him.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak around. Oh, danger's coming. Wah, wah, wah,
I
wah.
mean, Batman, like...
Oh yeah, Batman too. It's like, here I
he
come,
hides in the
Joker.
dark.
Weep.
I am the knight. Whoa.
Yeah, they're basically like at the beginning of Naked Gun, where there's a light and it's just running through the city
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
going
yeah,
through
yeah,
stuff and
yeah.
like coming out of a
That's right.
woman's birth canal and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Except it's Batman.
Except it's
Superman.
Batman. Well,
Like
that was-
it's obviously a different toy that they're just like.
This was very beautiful.
We got 8 of them, so
so
throw 'em in.
thankful that you brought this for me.
I felt blessed purchasing it.
Now, here's something great. I also brought a really horrible superhero team up for my last item. Are you ready for this?
I'm not, but do it anyway.
I brought you a Turkish film. The title translates to 3 large guys. It is a film where Captain America and Luchador El Santo team up to fight Spider-Man, who is a murderous art thief who's a counterfeiter. Now, the plot is so hard to understand because Spider-Man is counterfeiting money and he's targeting art for theft, and then he sells the art to launder the counterfeit money. And when they explained it, I was like, no, but he gets money for selling the art. How would he launder? Is he just giving them change? This doesn't make sense.
To be fair, I mean, that is more accurate to what real spiders do than the actual Spider-Man.
Right.
Like, they're well known for their counterfeiting.
And so here's the thing. I pulled some clips from this movie, and I'm going to show some of them to you now. But I did not pull a clip of the sequence in the middle of the film that is an homage to Psycho, where Spider-Man, knowing that this couple has some beautiful art in their house, breaks into their home, and then first-person view stalks them through the house and gets to the shower where the man and woman are fooling around in the shower, and then he kills them by stabbing straight through both of them with one large knife.
Nice.
And then it's blood going down the drain.
Indiana Jones style. And the blood
It's
makes
like-
a little spider web.
Yeah, no, it does not do that.
Come on, Turkey. I thought you were cool.
Yeah, I know. It's I am a big fan of these strange Turkish films. I really like the one that is called Man Who Saved the World that uses footage from Star Wars whenever they need a special effects shot. That's really something. I think you can just put on YouTube if you put in Turkish Star Wars, you'll find it. It's actually the middle half hour is genuinely good where they ride around on horses and punch people. Like that part's really great. And then the rest of it is just ridiculous. And so here we go. Here's a scene from Three Large Men. This is the introduction of Spider-Man's character. Are you ready for this?
I don't think so.
Adios, Mafia.
Adios, Mafia.
So he's still a good guy. I mean,
I would like to point out something really important about him. Yes, those are, well, so they're not eyelashes. Look at the shape of his eyes, right? Like he has circular eye holes, but he has the pointy Spider-Man thing happening. And do you know how he has it happening? Those are his big, bushy eyebrows sticking out from the costume.
wow.
Truly amazing. Truly amazing.
Adios, Mafia.
Adios, Mafia. I did some fan art of this scene where I drew this man with his switchblade covered in blood. I was very proud of
Is he the
myself.
mayor of Turkey now? The president.
This is one of my favorite scenes because this is El Santo just doing some detective work here to try to solve the crime, and then he shoves the evidence down his pants. Just right down his pants, right down his pants. Does that mess up like the chain of custody of that evidence?
Well, DNA
Or, like,
evidence wasn't really a thing right now.
He just put it in.
Yeah.
He doesn't have pockets because he's a luchador.
He's got nature's pocket. Come on.
Nature's pocket.
Right back there.
Here is a fight scene. This is Captain America and Spider-Man having a fight in a graveyard.
Oh my god! Just working the peanut there. Oh man.
Choreography, something special.
Spidey's never gonna play the piano again.
Yeah.
This is 100% like my brother and I fighting when we were 10.
That's right. Here's the best part. His
Foot
foot's
caught in
stuck,
the grave.
and that's why Spider-Man gets away. His foot was
Foot
stuck.
caught in the grave.
That's why Spider-Man got
Been
away.
there, done that, homie.
Right? Haven't we all had
Is he
that?
called Captain America? Is he like
He's called Captain
Turkey?
America. No, he's
Wow,
Captain
so
America.
He's on vacation?
No, so here's the thing. He's Captain America, and El Santo is El Santo the luchador, but they are also just cops. They work for the police
Oh.
department. And
Like-
here is the explanation of that right here. Are you ready for it?
Size bir şey daha soracağım. Vazife esnasında niçin özel elbise giyip maske takıyorsunuz?
Right?
Örümcek çocuk ruhlu bir delidir. Hep maske takar. Karşısında başka bir maskeli gördü mü onu yok etmeye çalışır. Özel elbiseme gelince kurşun geçirmez. Anne.
What?
So,
Unpack that.
yeah, so they dress up because they're doing it specifically to provoke murderous Spider-Man.
Because they want him to shoot them.
I guess.
With
And then
his
their-
knife.
And their costumes are bulletproof. Right? Here is one more fight scene.
Oh, now we're going.
Probably the best fight scene of the entire film. This is, by the way, Captain America's girlfriend Julia, who's being kidnapped by by Spider-Man's goons.
His goons, dude. I love this guy.
Demek kim olduğunu bize söylemeyeceksin ha?
What? She's not wearing a mask, bro.
Ben seni söyletmesini bilirim.
What was that?
That's where my 12-year-old started shouting, again, again!
I like that he knocked the one guy out by touching his teeth.
Yep.
That's to provoke Spider-Man 2, right?
Right, I think so. Really, truly great fight choreography.
Yeah.
Truly the greatest.
I like when he kneed his girlfriend in the rib cage on the way down.
I like when he hung upside down for literally no reason at all.
Yeah, so he
Right?
came
It
down.
seemed like it would have made him an easy target to
Yeah,
just
but-
shoot in the head or something like that.
He also learned his lesson that when you knock somebody out by touching their teeth for 3 or 4 seconds, it's
Yeah.
only for like max 10 seconds.
Right. It doesn't last forever.
Yeah, and he pops back up.
Oh, it's El Santo again. And what's he doing? He's doing some more detective work.
I thought it was
What's he gonna
Destro
do?
for a second.
What's he gonna do? Oh, look at he found something in the garbage.
It's a whole cabbage.
Where's it gonna go? Down his
Oh! Oh
right down the
no!
pants.
Oh no! Do they have paper cuts in Turkey? Oh no!
I enthusiastically recommend this film.
Oh.
I saw somebody online say that this film was terrible and nobody should watch it, and they are wrong.
Incorrect.
They're so wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you 10 seconds of the greatest Foley I've ever heard in my life. Listen to the sound of Spider-Man's feet as he comes down the stairs. He is clearly a horse.
Alo? Evet? Kim gazeteni yazmışlar? Dün gece mi?
Sersem herif. Şimdiye kadar neden haber vermedin? Yeni mi öğrendin? Canın cehenneme. Sakın kimseye söyleme, anladın mı?
Look at those eyebrows poking out of his mask. He's so great. I love this Spider-Man so much. This is the last clip I have for you. It is the greatest clip you will ever see from a Turkish action film. It is so. There was a raid on the mannequin factory, which
No,
is
yeah, yeah.
apparently their hideout.
Right.
And it turns out that they found the location of the mannequin factory in the garbage. That was what El Santo put down his pants.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah.
So, but they think somebody ratted.
Oh,
on them.
okay.
And so this is how Spider-Man deals with traitors in his midst.
Her şey hazır şef. Yemin ederim adresleri kimseye söylemedim. Bağışla şef, suçsuzum. Suçsuzsun ha?
Sounds like SpongeBob.
I like that he had this all ready. Listen to the horse. Listen to the horse.
The horse clops. Is that Gates McFadden?
Zavallı fareler, ikisi de bir haftadır aç. Şimdi onlara ziyafet çekeceğim.
Give me the believable mice.
Those are straight up guinea pigs from a past.
With wire on them.
Yeah.
Murder guinea pigs. That's Gates McFadden. Gates McFadden and Julia Louis-Dreyfus are his 2 girl sidekicks.
Oh my god.
That's any day now. You got her, buddy.
Eğlence bitti, herkes yukarı.
The party is over. Send the DJ home.
Party's over. Everybody upstairs.
Julia Louis, Gates, we're getting
Yeah.
upstairs.
So that's 3 large guys.
I love their burgers, by the way.
Right. They're really good. That is it for our bootleg safari. Party's over.
Ah, we
Everybody
crushed
upstairs.
it. I felt really good. I felt
Thanks.
really, yeah.
I really enjoyed
It
that.
felt really
Thank you very
nice.
much for joining me.
That was like a guinea pig to the eyes, man.
Big to the eyes. Where can people find you on the internet?
Oh, I'm all over. Kelly Tyndall on things.
I was going to say,
I'm
you're
Kelly
saying
Tyndall
your
on
name.
I'm Kelly Tyndall on everything except for Instagram because there is an insect scientist. I believe it's entomologist.
Oh. Okay.
named Kelly Tyndall, and she and I have been fighting for domain names for 25 years. And the only way
Me
she's
and the
bested
children's
me,
author Aaron Reynolds.
yeah, the only way she's bested me is Instagram, so I'm Mr. Kelly Tyndall on there. But I'm all over the place. I'm easy to find. I'm on the tweets. I'm on the Instas. I'm on the Blue Skies. I'm on the Threadses.
And you're at the show tomorrow.
I'm at the show tomorrow. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm on an end cap. If you hear Star Wars music.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
close.
both of us are down by the 501st, and so just follow the Star Wars music.
Yeah, exactly. I got a big end cap. Come on and see me. I got lots of
There
cool
you go.
stuff. I make children's books and things and all sorts of things.
And I have a new double deck of playing cards. I've registered the greatest URL in the history of URLs, which is eat fart with the dot between the F and the arts.
Eat fa.
Eat fart. Eatfa.art. Yeah.
All right, should we do a giveaway?
Oh yeah. Who wants
Do we wanna
this?
do a
How are we
giveaway?
going to do this?
I think we should make somebody answer a trivia question.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good with
What is a
that.
trivia question?
Yeah,
Okay.
what's
What's a good trivia question here? I got a good one. You nerds are gonna get this immediately though.
Uh-oh.
So, French Stewart's co-star on Third Rock from the Sun is the good luck charm of what famous
Yeah.
film director? No, the actor's name is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he is the good luck charm of what famous film director? No. Ryan Johnson. Well done.
Come here.
Come on,
This
collect your prize.
$12 worth of Justice
$12.
League is yours. If you enjoyed this, you can go to bootlegsafari.com and see all the other panels I've done this year, some of which are very, very terrible. And no, all of them are great.
Enjoy your greasy
yeah.
spider.
I will.
The
Thank
web
you so
the web
much.
shooter
Thanks.
alone is worth the
Worth all $12?
Yeah. You can shoot it into so many crotches.
That's gross.
It's
all
gross.
right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you again. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Albert, yeah. Let's give Albert the mic for a second.
Good job, Albert. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeehaw.
Oh,
I knew somebody would know that immediately.
right? Yeah, exactly.